In this video, we're going to be discussing when your rec teammates are completely useless. I quickly wanted to show you guys what my build was looking like prior to this game. Y'all can clearly see my build doesn't have any playmaking. Now, my friend I was playing with this game, his build also doesn't have any playmaking because we're struggling to get a game. So he came in on his center build, and we had 3 guards, okay? So we had 3 PGs on our team, and you'd think, okay, we've got 3 guards, they're going to be able to do something. They're gonna have the ball the whole time, and you guys will see, right? These, like, I don't know why point guards do that. That's, in my opinion, that's a bad pass. He didn't use the screen. He didn't even wait to see what happened. And you're probably thinking, okay, it's one time fair. You know, he's probably gonna change his ways. But you guys will see throughout the whole game, he was constantly doing that. He just wasn't doing anything with the ball. It was just basically a waste. And what ended up happening was me and my friend, we just had to end up taking a lot of shots, which is the reason I'm showing you guys a screenshot of my build on a build that can't really do a lot of playmaking. Both our builds, I mean, look at these guys. They were taking some crazy shot. And the crazy thing to me about this kind of game is 3 of them are together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, this wasn't no rec squad random stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was the 3 friends all together, all guards, because me and my friend are in a power forward and a center, and they just could not do anything. Also, he got a turnover right there. That's definitely not going to be his last turnover of the game. The other thing you guys noticed right there, I got a turnover, was everyone ran up the court. The point guard ran up the court, everyone ran to the corner. My build doesn't have really any passing ladder, any playmaking to be able to bring it up. I don't know why everyone's so, obsessed with getting points, getting buckets. But once again, you'll notice, look at, obviously I gave it to the closest guy right next to me before he ran up the court. But they just kept on feeding me and my friend to the point where we had no choice. Because it's almost like, well, if we give them the ball, either they're going to take a contested shot, or they're just not going to do anything with it. So me and him end up having to go crazy. Obviously, he doesn't really play on the center that much. But once again, you guys will see, they were just completely every single time just passing it to me. And obviously, I don't really have any ball handling in this build. So you guys can try and see, like, I'm trying to do as little dribbling as I possibly can. But thankfully, this is the reason why I put some level of mid-range on my lockdown build, just in case I play randoms like this. Like, right there, you could argue that was my turnover, but it was crazy. I recovered, I got the block, and we're back in the game. But throughout the whole game, I don't understand why people come into the rec just to do nothing, bro. Like, you're sat in the builder, making your Steph Curry build, making your, I don't know what build you guys are planning to make in the builder, just to do absolutely nothing and getting out. Literally, me and my friend, or for me anyway, in this game, I had to do a lot of things that this build isn't supposed to be doing. My build is not supposed to be scoring this much in a game, but y'all can see another turnover from these rec randoms. Like, to me, again, I wouldn't even call them randoms, because there's 3 of them are together. Like, it got to a point where me and my friend were just like, look, I know we ain't got ball handling, but at this point, we're gonna just keep passing to each other, because if we give the ball to these guys, they're not going to do anything. Okay, so me and my friend pretty much end up having to chuck up a lot of shots, okay, just so we can kind of stay in the game somehow, because these guys were just, you guys will see throughout this whole game, every time they touch the ball, either they take a contested shot, it was a bad pass, it was a forced pass, there was nothing clean about it. Now, this guy right here, you're probably thinking that was a wide open fair. I got the rebound thing from him, I got it. But you guys will see, he was taking that shot regardless if he was open or not open, and he wasn't making any of them. Once again, you'll see another possession where they all ran up the court. The point guard, everyone else ran up the court. But thankfully, I was kind of on my game this game. I was kind of hitting some shots to keep us in the game. But you always see the box score at the end of this game. See another turnover from this point guard. I mean, like, I genuinely want to know what people think when after they make their builds. Like, what is the point of your build? What are you trying to achieve on a build like this? Because y'all can see, no one else on this team was scoring. Again, my friend, the center, he's not really known for playing center anyway, so I'm not really gonna blame him for this game. I'm gonna blame the guys who are supposed to have ball handling. Like I said, I showed you my build at the start of the video. There is no playmaking, so it's not even a case of, well, give me the ball, let me play make. I'm gonna get stripped. I have no ball handling. He pretty much became a game of me and my friend just trying to kind of keep us in the game in some way. But obviously, the ball is always going to start with these randoms. Y'all can see this guy. Y'all can see that's his favorite spot to stand in this game, okay? Like, he stands right there and he takes the shot whether it's open, whether it's not open, and it's crazy to me. Look, again, he did the same thing. I was like, bro, there's no way these rec teammates, and the crazy that they're all together. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, this is just a one random getting away with this. Look, another turnover out of bounds. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. That I've never seen anything like this. Where the three guys, y'all can see this guy, bro. The shot was so bad. The shot was so bad. He fell to the ground. He fell to the ground. It's crazy trying to play these kind of games. And now, again, the reason why I made my build not to be a completely pure lockdown is for these purposes, for these reasons. Just in case I get into a game like this where the randoms cannot do anything. Y'all can see a lot of people go for these fancy posterizers, but they never make them. It just looks cool, and they all tend to just miss anyway. My friend got the rebound right there, and y'all can see it, right? Even with no playmaking, I'm just trying to do a little bit of everything to try to kind of keep us in the game at this stage. I mean, look, if I give it to him, he would have shot it. If I gave him the ball right there, he would shoot the ball. I just said to my friend, hey, listen, both of us might have to try and do something to try and get us back in the game, because clearly these randoms, they didn't come here to win this game. They just came here to do, I don't know what they came here to do. Honestly, it's shocking to me. I mean, I would love for someone to kind of explain why some of these people play like this, because again, I think it's even more crazy to think that three of them are together in game chat probably. There's no way they're kids, because how can you all be together? Look at the shot selection these guys are taking. Like, it's unbelievable. It is just crazy to me this whole time. And if you go game chat trying to speak to these people, you cannot reason with them. I promise you guys. I tried to go game chat. You can't reason with guys like this. They'll just keep doing it, and they outnumber your team. You know, if you go in as a 2 in a squad, there are going to be 3 other guys that you don't know. So they outnumber you guys. We don't have any guard. They're always in position. Look, he could have easily passed it to me. He tried to do a step back. I mean, fair enough, was a good idea, but that was another turnover. He went out of bounds again. And obviously, if that was his first time doing it, I wouldn't really complain. But I had to be out here. I've dropped 30 points. Y'all can see I've dropped 30 points. That basically my team is combined for 16, okay? I'm out here trying to backpack on a build that isn't supposed to do that. My build isn't supposed to be scoring this much. But I was locked in this game. I was trying to do the best I possibly can to try and keep us in the game somehow. Y'all can see it's only the score isn't even, look, we're kind of close. We are kind of close. Watch this random again. Look at this guy in the clutch, bro. In the clutch, just threw a turnover. Like, it's crazy to me how these randoms thing. And look at this guy, his favorite spot. I don't know if he got lethal zone or something. He went to the shooting drill, and that's his lethal zone. But that's definitely not lethal this game. That should go straight cold. Anyways, we ended up losing the game because, you know, our teammate. I mean, look at the box score, bro. Like, look at this. Like, I literally had almost every single point. Again, I will obviously ignore my friend because, unfortunately for him, we just had to do a lot. You know, he went 2 for 11, but that's because the teammates were just either taking bad shots. You all can see the shot they were taking, or they were just forcing us the ball to the point where we're just like, you know, we have to take this stuff. We have to take it. But yeah, man, these randoms are crazy to me, bro. Like, how can I drop 33 and 18 and still lose? None of them even had double-digit points. No way they even close to a double-digit score to me. And, you know, to think that we're all together, I would love to be in game chat with these guys just to kind of listen to, you know, what their mindset is, what they're talking about. Do they even care about the game? Do you reckon they talk about the game? They have to, right? I mean, they're all in the game. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say. But anyways, we ended up carrying as much as we could, but we couldn't get the dub. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy that video. I've got a lot more coming. Y'all think it's done? Yeah, we're not done. I'll catch you in the next one.